Welcome to Puvanur Iyer Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to Puvanur Iyer Academy of Music and Mathematics. We have been reviewing Rupaka Thalam, Thalam. We have covered dhim taka dhinna, dhimi taka dhimi taka dhimi tata dhimi, dhimi taka dhimi. All these sequences we have seen. We have understood how to convert from Adi Thalam to Rupaka Thalam from 8-beat to 6-beat cycle. And I have also told you how to use your creativity in doing all these lessons in different ways. Now, let's get into the review of dhimita dhimi dhinaka. Dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka. This is Adi Thalam. Okay, before I get into Rupaka Thalam, I will begin this class with a Thirukkural and then we'll get into how to adapt this sequence in Rupaka Thalam. Insol inidi indral kanbon yavan kolo vansol varanguvathu. இனிய சொல் இன்பம் உண்டாக்குவதை அறிந்தவன் கடுஞ்சொற்களை சொல்வது என்ன பயன் கருதியோ தெரியவில்லையே. Thiruvalur is puzzled if by talking sweet words, good words, if it can bring happiness and good moments to others, why should one talk bad words or unparliamentary words? He is puzzled. So let's also get puzzled with this. We will realize and understand consciously to use good words in all our acts, in all our transactions with anyone for that matter of fact, be it of lower grade or on par with us or with high people. Let's behave one and the same by talking good. With this good thought, we'll get into the class. So as I told you, it's again the simple logic, dhimita dhimi dhinaka is 8. You have to unplug one phrase, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, and then we have to play the entire sequence in only 3 lines, which makes part of the sequence, which becomes a 6-beat cycle. I'm going to express the entire sequence as it's exactly the same as Adi Thalam, and then rule of thumb is you have to consciously play 3 times. And how to get it done? You have to tell it by hand, by putting it in Thalam. Then only you'll come to know you're telling 3 times or 4 times or 2 times, you're missing something. Then only you'll know and understand the Rupaka Thalam per se. So you have to express it first. So let me express all the entire lessons and then play the entire lessons, and I'll teach my approach of how to go about doing it differently. And that's the key learning what you're going to get from this class. Dhimta dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimta dhimi dhinaka, dhimita 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 dhim tam, ta dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhim tam tam dhim, ta dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhimi dhinaka, dhimita dhim tam 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 dhim. Dhimita dhinaka, dhimita dhimita, dhimita dhim tam 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 dhimita dhim tam 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 dhimita dhim tam 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 dhimita dhim tam gadang 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 ta dhimita dhinaka, dhimita dhimita, dhimita dhim tattalang gadang gadang dhinaka, dhimita dhimita dhinaka, dhimita dhim tattalang gadang gadang dhinaka, dhimita dhim tattalang gadang 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 dhim dhinaka, dhimita dhim tattalang gadang 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 dhim dhinaka, dhimita dhimita dhinaka, dhimita dhim tum tam dhim dhinaka, dhimita dhimita dhinaka, dhimita dhim tum tam dhim dhinaka, dhimita dhim tum tam dhim tagudigu tagudigu tagadim, dhinaka dhimita dim, don tagudigu 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 tagadim, don tagudigu 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 tagadim, don tagudigu 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 tagadim, don tagudigu 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 tam, tagudigu tagudigu tam, tagudigu tagudigu dingir tagadim, din tang kita ding kita tagadi kita tagadela ding kita tagadi din tang kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita ding kita tagadi kita tagadela ding kita tagadi din tang kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita tang kita ding kita tagadela ding kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita tang kita ding kita tagadela ding kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita tang kita ding kita tagadela ding kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita tang kita ding kita tagadela ding kita ding kita tagadi din tang kita tang kita ding kita tagadela ding tang kita ding kita tagadela ding kita tang kita tagadela ding kita tang tagadela ding kita ding kita tagadela 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 down ding kita tagadela down ding kita tagadela down. This is the entirety of playing it, consciously delinking 1-2 line from Adi Thalam and right through you play in the Rupaka Thalam. So this is how you have to do. I'm going to play this lesson and you consciously try to play like this only after you put the Thalam. Then only you'll know you are playing in Rupaka Thalam. Here, the creativity, what you can think about is that sequences, 8 sequences, what I taught you. You try to use those sequences into this. That is one way. Then like that you have to play. When you play and try to use those sequences into this, converting talanga to dhinkitagitadim, dhimikitagitadim, takkitagitadim, tarikitagitadim, talanga-gitadim, taridana-gitadim, all those things you can try in this and play dhim ta dhimi dhinaka sequences. So I want you to first understand from Adi Thalam, converting to Rupaka Thalam is by delinking. Second thing is consciously put Thalam and then try to play exactly in Rupaka Thalam three times. While you are reducing, the concept of 3 times reducing, because 4 into 3 is 12, 3 is a multiple of 12, 12 is a multiple of 3, so you have to use those concepts and then try to exactly follow the logic and tell it in your hand. And as you get by hearted, you can also refer my notes, which is going to be part of this learning cycle. You can refer the notes and exactly follow the way to first understand, do it right in that format. Once when you know how to do it in that format, then use your creativity, use your brilliance, and to adapt yourself into your own style. There's no restrictions on that. So, but first of all, you have to understand it right and how to go about doing this. Good luck to you. I'll see you in the next class with the sequence 7, which is taka dhimi taka junu and tangu tadin. Both are shorter sequences. I'll try to cover both in the next class, and then we will go further, which is tangu tata dhimi and then taka dhimi dhimi. We can go and deal with it later. I'll end this class with a Thirukkural, and then we will continue the new sequences next class. இனிய உளவாக இன்னாத கூறல் கனியிருப்ப காய் கவர்ந்தற்று. இனிய சொற்கள் இருக்கும்போது ஒருவன் கடுமையான சொற்களை கூறுதல் இனிய கனிகள் இருக்கும்போது காய்களை தின்பதை போன்றது. When you can talk good, talking good can do a lot of good things. Why to use bad words and why to use unparliamentary words? It's something like eating a vegetable rather than a fruit. That's what he says. The fruit which is in that form, in its earlier form, which is not as good as the fruit. And why should you use bad words? That's the comparison the ruler makes. And let's always use good thoughts, good words in our association with us. I will end this class. Puvanur RVA signing off. I'll see you in the next class with more lessons. Cheers.